Alrighty. Welcome back to Darkmen, Part 3. That is what I called it yesterday, right? Darkmen? Not Dark Boys? The Dark Boys is referring to Dark Souls, of course. Alright. I'm about to meet Fane at Anvil's Fort. And there he is, the black hammer. You know, it's more of a glowy hammer, but yeah.
Come on already. What are you waiting for?
You plan on using them hands ever again? You best not go touching that one ain't yours.
Ooh, Thane.
That
You know
bastard.
me, but I don't know you. And I don't like strangers. Especially the uninvited kind. And maybe who you are don't matter as much as what you want.
I've come for the Black Hammer.
Really now? Well, you're welcome to give it another go. After that, I'd best not catch you around here again.
It's you,
What's that now?
the Black Hammer. It's you.
Do your worst. But let me tell you a little secret, boy. The one in the dirt is by far the easier of the two. You're throwing glass against stone.
You think it's a cool name, but I'm pretty sure it's actually just because he's a blacksmith. Who's in one of the old ones, they said? As far as you know, he's alone right now. He's part of a race called the Makers. There's giants that make worlds, I guess. So I guess they'd be gods? It's hard to explain because their world kind of made itself, but they like have the word for it. I'll figure it out when you play Darksiders 2. Beating my ass. Cars. I really need to be careful around that man. I honestly didn't remember the fight with them because it's gonna get interrupted. It would be something else.
What are you?
You're pulling your punches, right?
I just use my demon form. That'd help. Beat his ass real quick.
I ain't been tagged in millennia.
Seems like he had a lot less health that time. I don't know why.
100 years. Since the day Abaddon was taken from us, I have prayed for this moment. For your crimes, I would see you tried in the White City. But until this world is free of the Destroyer, its gates are closed to us, and justice will not wait. I sentence you here and now!
Metal.
Your justice can wait till we finish our little scrap, missy. There ain't no sport in jumping into a tussle that don't concern you. Go on, fly away, pigeons. before I pluck you.
Blasphemer! It is you who take sides in a battle that doesn't concern you!
Please, allow me.
Stomp his ass. Oh.
That's what you get for touching what ain't yours. I'd duck if I were you.
Got a flat head.
Keep them feathers flying,
As far as races go, I guess they're not super creative. Netform are pretty much human, as are the makers. But I guess there's more variety than F1. Def looks nothing like War. Aside from back the big humanoid.
Bring him down.
You get an achievement a big boost of souls if you get more kills than anything here. There's incentive to do it. You should be about neck and neck for this part. Once you get the gun, you can start to rack them up real quick.
Over here, stranger.
I hope this old one knows where he's going. We came for the Griever's heart, remember?
Holy shit, I don't think I ever did that before. You don't fight a lot of angels. They show up 3 times in this game, maybe. People take issue with you just murdering angels. No good reason, even though they're not quite the deities of goodness that they're known to be. Dudes with wings. That was unfair, didn't give me an Ash promise. Hey, stole his kill.
What are you waiting for?
You open the door, guy. Whoa! Hey, come here. Some bitch. You should also try and pick out the less tanky guys, like the dude with the shield's gonna be harder to kill. So you can leave that one to do your thing and pick off the others.
Over here, stranger.
Just follow the bridge. You can do it, right? Okay. Alright, now we're separated. I think he just casually racks them up and something to do with these freebies. It's uncontested. Still want to do this quick. Not to try and be scumbag about it. Where are you then? Okay, cancel my throw. I feel like he's supposed to have a kill prompt when he's doing that, and he just doesn't. I don't like destroying my thumbs when you fail those unless they're intended. Oh shit. That was an accident. Where he at? So this man drops a gun. And the gun is fun. I think it functions like the angelic mount thing, but we can control ourselves or something like that. So yeah, oh, never mind. Rabbit shots, one finger charge up. Steal things kills if you can. Someone's hitting me from my blind spot thing. Ah. That's quite the offset, isn't it? looks like a space marine. I'm gonna pay attention to my side a bit more so I don't get shot as much. Worry about ruining things life later. Doesn't want to go down. Holy shit. I think this is the most I've ever actually been roughed up during this segment. It's supposed to be a gallery shooter. Never had to use a potion before. Why? A whole lot of nothing over there, so you destroy it so you don't get tempted to explore. I guess that was considerate of them. You see, we can get over there, the chest, and grab a look. Oh shit. I might have lost the gun. Nah, we got it. I have to catch the fuck up though. Why'd that ice blow up? It's a new thing, was it? take a bit to explore here. The contest is over now, I think. Or it's not gonna continue until I jump the bridge and meet back up with them. Hey. Designed to make us drop the gun.
Over here, stranger! Over here, stranger!
Oh. Oh, we were fighting before, but now we're battle bros. So he loves me. Oh shit, you also get this. You don't get that enchant otherwise. So if you miss it, you miss out on 2 achievements. 3. It's probably 1 for getting all of them right. It's not what I'm checking. I want to equip that battle lore. Guy bought that. Boost for his armor level. No, I think I'd just rather have the damage up than the little bit of lifesteal I get from that.
You'll go nowhere, Horseman. You cannot escape your fate. Abaddon will be avenged. Defend yourself, traitor.
I also like how the damage of enchantment is just like boring next gen gray. It doesn't do anything special. So enchantments are kind of like optional tools, I guess. You don't need them at all, but they're rewarded for doing exploration, side quest stuff, which I like. It's a good way to do things, I think. They take a similar approach to the charms of Hollow Knight.
Them pigeons seem mighty
Except those
convinced,
charms have like a lot more uses and there's just more of them.
You know me, but
It's a good
I still
system though.
don't know
I'd
you.
like to see it in more things.
The Griever's lair.
The Griever's beyond here. I had to seal these passages up tight to keep our pets out of my yard. Little bastards kept dropping by uninvited, taking things what don't belong to them.
I am who I claim to be.
You kill that Griever. Even make it back out of that hole, that'll be proof enough. Then, I promise, we'll have words. Now get off of my property, before more pigeons come looking at crap in my yard.
So now we're pretty much locked in here till we do the dungeon. A health chest, can't grab it. But this is where we get the ability to break the blue ice. It seems like ice. It's got a little nice steam coming off of it. I wonder why that happens. supposed to go from ice to water to steam, but ice just has steam coming off of it like constantly anyways. Maybe it's something else. But like, why does it skip the liquid stage? Nice, this is dungeon number 2, Reaver's Lair. It's the water level. You do some swimming. It's more puzzle heavy, I think. There's not a ton of swimming. It's just kind of like the theme. There's like a sewer. Subway, actually. These are look at their tickets. It's a gun. That's the Griever. That's right, fuck off.
Managed to do was piss her off. Let's find her and finish the job. And don't toy around with her this time.
We have to, punch that crystal dick off. Suppose it's weak point. The rest of its shell is too thick for our space sword. What are they calling it? Star metal? Space metal? Here you go this way, the treasure. That was a weird way to save. Our health back from that little annoyance. It was cool. See, we had the bat steal our helicopter at the beginning of the game. It gave us that vendetta for the boss later. And then she stole our griffin too. This one did a similar thing. We never saw it, but it showed up at the beginning of the dungeon. Now we want to kill it. That's how you set up encounters that mean something. Yeah, it happens with every boss in this game, actually. There's a little build up to them. It's good. You'll see what I mean as we do the next one. Which is a bit more debatable, because it's not necessarily the boss, but something just like it. It's terrorizing us the whole time. Did get the ricochet, right? Yeah, I did. Need to turn on that gas. Can't activate those bombs otherwise. I've never seen like a city train station before in my life. Oh, it's cool to see this. They've got like places for them to park and they turn them around so they can get them on the right track once they arrive at a station. I have been to like a normal train station, but there's only room for one train because that's all it needs. It's also like out of service, so I can't ask any questions. Turned it into a restaurant actually, it's kind of cool. Ah, rats. Yeah, I have to get down here and plant the thing. Well, let's do some more explorers ice. Doesn't really make sense, ice would dissolve in the water over time. But it's got those little sparkles make this magic ice. Or, as I thought earlier, it might just not be ice. Maybe the steam's because it's freezing the air around it. It's like quickly turning into the vapor and back water and ice. Fucking flash. That can make sense, right? No. I don't know why it'd be faster than the reverse order. I'm sure they didn't mean for us to have to jump down. I just screwed up somehow, but I tried. You guys don't look at explosions. I think you can still open chests in the water, right? Let's not worry about it. This way. There's a stronger version of those guys that we fought before because he has the crazy mark on him. Grind out a level on this thing while I have the lore in it. So yeah, next tool is actually replacement sub-weapon. Talk about my feelings about that later and get it. knife range, baby. Oh. So, might have noticed that the combo just continues from its place on whichever left you're using. So if you try to memorize what the moves look like, maybe you want 2 AoEs and then a big heavy hit. Or you want that. I don't know. Just gives you more options to chain in different ways. It's a good thing. Wow, that was the drop. And I forgot this is the water level. Nobody likes water levels. One that you know, I like the long Twilight Princess kind of. It is long and confusing, but it's pretty and fun. What? Thought I wasn't gonna go for it, and I almost didn't, but then I did. The Horde Seeker. A Reaper. Champion, huh? Nice. Yeah. I think there's like an even bigger version of that for one of these legendaries. Makes this like give us more souls whenever I want to equip it. I'm not going to yet because I want to get a level on it so it sucks less. It's the Zelda sound. Yes, that fan was keeping all these fish back. And this is probably the key. Yeah. I think in this room is where we get the item. How close am I to the Cyphob? Pretty close. Yeah. I'll drop that enchantment This thing more up fast too. Now put the other thing in the sight. How's that? This is the trimmer gauntlet. It makes your gloves match. Didn't that annoy you? A little. I get what it's for, is one arm is supposed to be for the shield. And there's less weight on the sword arm so you can swing faster. It's good design. It's kind of bugged me because he's like metal and his shit's gonna be all big anyways. Anyways, this is AoE with heavy damage. So it's kind of like the opposite of the scythe, which is fast with AoE. So it's really up to you which sub-weapon you want to use. This can also be a direct attack, but it's not too good for that. It's slow. Sword's just better. It's fast and hits hard. I guess I wasn't supposed to button mash. Ride that man around, beat up his boys, do worse to yourself. Full head. Switch between the two easy enough, I guess. I probably shouldn't have switched there. So the glove doesn't seem good at first, I guess, because you don't have any moves for it. It's mostly just for the direct attack. You can do one AoE thing if you hold it. That. Charge it up at one. Clear space, at least. Oh, your sword's definitely going to be maxed out by the end of this game. These two you might have to grind a bit, because you're going to find that you prefer to use one over the other. I think that the glove's a bit harder to play with, but it's not like it's not strong, right? Combat more than that. It's easier to use the glove when you have your things. I just hear a whisper, that was creepy. Maybe it was a sound from this door. Maybe I should take the lifesteal back. I don't need it, but I don't want to open all the chests. It's a convulsion. Oh, this gun also opens up like Chris Redfield cutscenes. I don't know what to say about this. Wesker. I overshot it, I just wanted to do it. I want to punch it from one of these to one of those. I guess you want to lower this. And now we have a block to jump off of. Wasn't that funner than your average push block puzzle? I think so. I don't think there's any reason for me to be on this. Probably not. Be cool. Good thing about the glove is it's slow, so it gets experience faster. So with the combat worth thing in it, it's double the fast. Not directly proportional.
Looks like she played you again.
Like extra fast.
Succeed. Yes.
That health. That health. Could have waited till I raised the water level, but I didn't want to. Holy shit. Thought the sound would play, but it didn't. Now it just looks stupid. Map. Need to raise this platform. My guess is we need the other car. It's taller. They turn on this bad at jumping. It's not a control mechanism anymore right here. Oh, Christ, it's not on there all the way. And great. I'm not sure if I need to use this string or if I can use that platform I pushed in, so we might have to do a bit of shuffling. Oh, is it on? Much forward. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can. I don't think it even matters, actually. Right? Like the map. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Bird Seeker will tell us when we get it. Oh no. I can't whistle, I can only make teapot sounds. Oh boy. Alright, Miss Skelly woman. We clean that shit, not today. nothing extra. I think these are on a timer. Shizzy. Oh, I didn't have to do them both. It's right about the timer though, right? I'm stupid. Launch. Sorry if that sounded terrible. I have a habit of exhaling when I'm under pressure. And this mic's to the side of the mouth and I can't really move it in front, so it should have been too bad. You might have not even heard it. Ayy. Oops. Gotta break that. Oh, looks like it's still trying to turn. It's not the full thing. Oh. Good thing I smashed that ice, right? Smash that ice button. Ha! I went back as soon as I saw that there was a gas spike over here too. But I didn't see how I was going to connect them. It's right here though. Dropped a ton of water in the room. Hey. Skybox. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Are there like big ass towers at water treatment plants or something? We got a key. I didn't explore this at all, there's not anything hidden here. Doesn't look like it. Just filled up as expected. A soldier doodad down here, right? Oh, big one. Champion. That's it. He does the Mario spike. Smash Bros. You know the move. We got friends that like to play competitively. I'm not against the notion, I just think the game's meant to be played with items, and I'm kind of sad that we have to not because the friends are competitive. It's still a fun game regardless, right? Not every character is good on its own. I guess that's not true, because you can't do classic mode with everyone but self. We're getting close to the boss. This is a shorty. Short boy. Oh. wasted most of this because the cutscene. Prioritize that man since he just murdered him. Move or a dash and I do a cool thing and that. I didn't do it. I lost his style points. The thing about style points is if you fail to get them, then they subtract it by the same amount. So they're always risky. Not the same now, they subtract by double. Are style points worth? The answer is yes. So you're either the coolest man when you get them, or you're a complete loser. You don't get to be average because you tried to say you were cool. Right, that's math. +1 or -2. Alright, those all did the same thing. I honestly remember like the least of this dungeon, just that one corridor where you swim, there's the eels and there's that bayonet. It's like the only part of this that I remember. I just went backwards. Clark Manor. Main Street Airport. Is that how cities work? Do they keep all the big transportation agencies in the same area? You know, like a DMV next to the airport, next to the train station? Maybe? And I've never been there. I guess there's nothing for me here. Yeah, the drainer or someone. Iframes. Holy shit. This is the only place where you see these guys. I don't really remember this enemy. Like one of a kind with their moveset too. Close and drain it, but I had to open up the wall. Wolf. Wolf. Wrath upgrade. Thank you very much. There's a health bill. Didn't want me to go back. This probably takes us to the boss room, yep. Stamp. He doesn't want to let me near him. I have to do this, but he doesn't want me to break this stuff while it's hot. So I gotta dodge it naturally, force him to do that. After I'll use this to stun him. Oh. 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 Yeah, I need to move. Punch that uterus. What? Now his weak spot's open, I'm gonna beat the crap out of that thing. What's this? I might be mistaken. Dodging my attacks and seeing blood spatters. Oh boy. Yeah, I screwed up. Oh, never mind. So mirrors this cutscene like a million times quieter. I always thought this scene didn't look as wrong as it could. Like that first hit, yes, these maybe they hurt a little less. He's not pulling them back far enough. I'm sure getting hit by that thing at any amount of force hurts. Yeah, for sure, that cutscene was a million times quieter, and there's no reason for it. Killed the second boss, though. Means we can get the zelda-like out of here. Strong enough to lift the hammer.
Oh, welcome back, horseman. You could have knocked, but I suppose that isn't your way, is it?
Broke his fucking door,
Why are you
ass.
here?
Strange question, seeing as how you're the one broke into my house.
You weren't always the Black Hammer. You huddle in exile, a hermit among tombstones. Why? What role did you play in this, Ulthane?
Horseman, I've got something for you. A fair bit of work, but it's a bit dainty for me. It'll serve you better.
It's a pistol with a shotgun pump.
You didn't
How
answer
sick
my
is that?
question, old one.
Maybe I liked the scenery, what's it to you? You asked for my help and I gave it. You go on being ungrateful and I'm liable to get upset.
And it's a
Do I
Malvin.
look like I'm afraid of death, boy?
It's not death you should fear.
Ahaha. This is one of the horsemen you see. Mercy. So this thing doesn't really have a function outside of shooting, but when you don't need the crossblade, you don't need it. This is just more convenient. You don't have to charge it up or anything. I'd probably replace the Earth Crawler with it, but I like the meme of it. Anyways, it works pretty much how it does in Devil May Cry. Slows your falling once you continue your combos as you move from one guy to the next. I think I explained that in the last episode. Probably did it a bit prematurely. This is a cool looking forge. Looks just like home for him. And then big old sword.
Get off of my property, or more pigeons come looking at crap in the yard. Good to see you again, horseman.
Ammo's unlimited here. I think they give it a small stock in the second game. You can only fire 8 rounds or something. 8-round magnum's pretty cool though. also lets me hunt. Is ethical, right? I just thought it was screwed up how you go to arcade and there's like big buck hunter. You got a shotgun, you just freaking annihilate a whole forest. I can get some stuff over here, but I don't want to, because I don't have the grapple hook. Which I need for like 2 things over there, I think. And rather than taking the serpent hole, we're gonna walk, because there's a icy wall at the end of this, as I remember. That sucked. I could have shot them off, but I didn't. I think it's on at the beginning stage. I'll be back. Rats run. There's some stuff I can get here too. Yeah, never mind. Need both the ice and grapple hook again. Don't need to give us 2 gear checks. They do. Wonder why. Aye. Get out of here. see, there's some ice at the Choking Grounds intersection. Right, I'm an idiot. Those are completely unrelated. Let's get the freaking thing on though. Choking Grounds intersection, plus that little area we didn't go before. Damn. Alright, that was worth the trip. Cool rat thing. I get some freaking moves for this thing. How close it is to leveling up? Not at all. Monkey name, monkey name, monkey name, monkey name. The second jump doesn't really take him any higher, he just kind of halts gravity. Okay, it looks like he brings him back to the top of the jump, but he doesn't go any higher than he jumps.
Something new for you.
Useful impact round. More damage. I'm considering it. Affliction. Plague enemies with poison. I'm guessing that's shitty because the poison's shitty when it affects me. This is also probably shitty. That it does like the little burn that the slam attack does. That makes sense. This is I haven't used it for, but it sounds alright. Powerful, concentrate, punch, strike.
Oh, you like that?
You like that?
You are as wise as you are powerful.
That's the useful one.
Bargain, friend.
Dash move.
Choice.
I don't really know what this does. Big enough things. More Bane or impact rounds. Trick question, neither. I want to upgrade Blade Geyser.
Too hard a bargain, friend. Lending over. Excellent choice.
should have refilled the health potion. Well, we got some exploring to do. Is there anything here? I don't think so. Oh, the choking grounds. I kind of screwed up when it says different from point A to point B. They're different from each point that you're going to, so this is the choking grounds path. Again, there's stuff in some of them. Keep your eyes open. To see how far we've come. He's pretty much one-hit that Zambo. Sword anyways. I have to hold the bumper to keep doing it. What was the one I didn't understand? Was it like fell back and up? Yeah, okay. So you charge up a big punch rather than the one that's an AoE. Okay. Makes sense. I like the motion for it. So, endgame collectathon, it's those anvils with the yellow dot floating above them. We can't get them yet for reasons. But one of them's at the end of this, we just can't grab it, but I want to get the other stuff from here. Just because I can. Also because we're passing through. Upgrade. So weak at level 0 that it seems like it's useless. So we gotta grind it up. Silk shop, let me do that? Probably. I sworn I broke ice at some point. Oh, it was to get this. Yeah. Makes sense. Let me do that. I want to do that. To get down quickly. stop. It's in this tunnel, I think. Right? Because I saw bats in it. And I don't think they appeared till they got to the choking grounds. Yeah. Champion, that was worth big money. Hey, stand. Broken stair. The nicest building is just a little taller, so you don't see those. And you don't need to. One way off. Oh wait, I got the champ.
Nice sword. You are as wise as you are powerful.
Don't want to. I feel like I'm more tempted to use them when I have more than one. It's probably more of a good thing than a bad thing, right? Right, so we're heading to Crossroads.
You've given the Griever some.
I think this is actually where I went to grind up my weapons, and it was a mistake because these guys don't really put up much of a fight. I just wanted to go somewhere where there was a lot of enemies. So I pretty much just like beat these guys for an hour, didn't get much experience in any of them. And I was super bored by the end of it. And better just go fight the Corrupted Angels or whatever. They're in the next area that we're going to. It's not this, you still have to talk to Sam I know. The treasure. Probably this armor. Hellfire. That's my favorite enchant, I think. I think one of the legendary ones is like fire and damage boost or something crazy. Generates chaos so that it's meant to be put in the Chaos Eater. It's still a point of it. There's another one that like makes your gun better. There's this. sight, and I think the third one's more of a passive thing. Maybe. Look how cool it is. That like they put their own special effect on it. It's got the Skyrim shader and some flames and the normal whooshy stuff with the glowy eyes that's on all the other ones. I wish Bethesda just put in that little extra effort, because Fire Enchant's the easiest one to make.
What would you ask of this home?
Ah. Yeah, it is a better walk, I think. Maybe about the same. I don't know. Second time we serpent rolled here, if anyone wants to test my information. See if that looks the same as the first time we fast traveled. I think it did. I didn't mean to do that one. I pressed Y and then I dashed and it just registered the same combo. Guess I did it too quick or something.
Did you enjoy yourself? War in the Black Hammer, plucking pigeons.
You see a great many things from inside a prison, Samael.
There is little you can keep from me, horseman. Once I have a mind to know it.
And what do you know of Uriel?
I thought the horsemen were above such earthly pursuits.
She believes I killed Abaddon.
The Hellguard worshipped their fallen lord and leader. And Uriel?
Fallen Lord.
Some might
I guess
say
it was
her
Abaddon was
admiration
the
was
angel
less
king
than professional.
rather than a
She
god or
will stop
whatever.
at nothing to punish the one responsible.
I fought the demon who killed Abaddon,
I have no
and
idea.
he will be punished.
Straga is the
Maybe he just means
strongest
Lord
of the
like
chosen.
nobleman. That's why
No
he's got the
doubt
wings,
you'll
like I was
face him
guessing
again.
before. Status
He
symbol.
draws power from the spire and won't stand to be away from it for long. With all I have taught you, you might even survive the reunion.
Whose heart would you have, demon?
The Stygian is king of the ancient worms that now plague the Ashlands. It won't be easy. The worms grow well in such fertile ground.
Fertile?
Fertile with death, decay. All the land is covered in it. The ashes of the dead. But you may be in luck. It seems that some fool demons have taken to capturing the worms for sport, and they hunt other creatures as well. The strongest are made to fight in cruel arenas. The demons seek to tame the Stygian, not knowing that within the monster there beats the black heart of the chosen.
How do the demons avoid the ashworms?
You know of the chronospheres?
A gift of the old ones. It is said that to master the chronosphere is to master time itself. One could stop time, or even move it forward and back.
Indeed. None of the old masters exist, but the demons have learned to use them to a lesser degree. I can grant you a basic understanding of the chronospheres. It won't be much, perhaps just enough to avoid the worms.
Perhaps.
Perhaps not. What in this life is certain, horseman? Other than our word, of course.
Well, that does what it says. So now we're going to the Ashlands and we're going to fight dune worms. We don't really fight them. The boss is one, of course, it's just Sting again, but we're just gonna run away from him mostly. That's what the slow time is for. It's temporary. And they still move pretty fast even with this, so you actually have to move with it. Oh. Ah! I like the way that looks. Really cool. Anyways. So you see there's no more areas for us to go in the crossroads. There is another dungeon after this one, but we don't access it from the same place. Fire got him. Shoot these guys so they don't get in my way. Alright. So I think I activate this first. I want this stun first then. You have to use the crossblade. I guess it takes the time energy and puts it on you or something stupid. Or you can just shoot it. Well, oops. Donkey Kong rules. Always look behind you. The thing at this point, we don't see the low-level guys anymore besides zombies. Moved on to tier 2 broods. Wow. Just teleported me away from there. Okay. Was there anything to grab from here? Sure was. Hell yeah. Electathon. Here's Fulgrim. Yeah, I think I can afford something. Need to activate him anyways. That was quite the save time. What do we got for me? Want those. I don't block because I'm stupid.
You've given the Griever something to cry about. Well
Damn. Parked. There we go. I got locked on there. Some good fire. Glad I went back for it. Chest up there. I'm gonna get this away from this licky. It's not giving me grab crumbs. Right, I think he picks it back up. Carnage. Generates chaos and accelerate rate. Oh, Balrog stuff. Got it. Man, me up. Nothing. Damn. Right. I somewhat remember this. I don't think I ever did it correctly, like cheese my way through it, kinda. I'll see. I don't think these guys go down if you hit them either with the gun, I mean. Speed through this, and that last man's gonna fight us. Alright, maybe I can. Nah, you can't hover after that. So. You messed up. It's not enough reach to get all from there. Might be another area just like this I'm thinking of. This one seemed easy. Nice. Health upgrade. Alright, so that was the whole build-up area. Once you cross this road, you're pretty much in the dungeon. There's never like an official announcement of it. This is when you start seeing worms. So we're gonna talk to Volgrim. Get that save point.
What would you ask of this humble merchant?
And then that'll be it for this episode. Episode. See you next time. Where's the button?